All right, guys, what's going on? Hope you've had a great day. Tomorrow is Friday. So, anyway, I believe it is. Yeah, I think tomorrow's Friday. So, looking forward to the weekend, and fall is in the air, I believe, guys. Fall is in the air. So, just want to say a special thank you to everybody that's supporting the channel. Thank you to everybody that's doing the PayPal donations. I appreciate all that. And let's get in. There's two things I want to talk about in this video. The recent tragedy at the Appalachian High School. And we're going to talk a little bit about Sebastian Rogers. But before I get started with the Sebastian Rogers, I just want to say, many prayers going out to the Appalachian High School students, family members, and community. So definitely keep those guys in your prayers, okay? The community, just that whole area in general, dealing with another tragedy that really shouldn't be happening. Really shouldn't be happening. And I'm just going to touch on a little bit and give you Don B's thoughts and opinions on it, and let me know in the comment section if you think I'm right. But I mean, guys, there has to be another outlet for people with troubles besides gun violence. Okay, there's got to be other outlets to express your anger, your frustration. If you're at your wit's end, there's got to be other outlets for people with troubles and think that they have to resort to this kind of violence as a solution, because that's what I think it is. I think when people get to this point, they feel like they're solving a problem. I'm going to do this. I'm going to solve my problem, or I'm going to solve a problem. You know what I mean? Most of the times it's a combination of my problem and a problem, whether it's bullying or whatever. But we can't, there's got to be another outlet for these troubled people to go down. It cannot be this kind of violence. It cannot be. So that's one thing I wanted to say about it. Next thing, was he getting help for his problems? I know his dad said he had problems in the past, especially at school. Was he getting help for his problems? I didn't see that in the news. Did he have a good support system at home? Judging from the results of everything, I doubt he did, but I don't want to cast stones. I don't want to cast stones. Because we do not know, we don't know what kind of support system the boy had. We don't know what he was going through. Not making excuses for him, but guys, the red flags were there. The red flags were there, bigger than crap. FBI apparently had been involved before what happened, right? What was home life like for this 14-year-old boy? I mean, these are still kids doing this, guys. Still kids. Where did he get the weapon? All that's going to come out. All that's going to come out. But the bad thing is, for the community, the friends, the family, the brothers, sisters, you know, moms, dads, you know, you after what happened, they won't never get that back. You know what I mean? They won't never get that back. So, I do understand school resource officers ended it. He surrendered to school resource officers. But even with school resource officers, guys, the damage was done. So, where do we go from here? All right, now on to the Sebastian Rogers case. We are on officially, I guess, day 2 of Dog the Bounty Hunter being involved in the Sebastian Rogers case. And, you know, I am very, very excited for someone with his celebrity status, his skill set, his knowledge of everything, you know, his rapport with people. I am very glad to see someone like that get involved in missing kids cases. Very glad, very glad. I've had people email me and ask me, you know, hey, why haven't anybody, you know, famous kind of helped out with the Summer Wells case? How come the FBI didn't do a reward in the Summer Wells case? I don't have the answers for that, okay? Maybe because FBI have more on the Sebastian Rogers case than they did the Summer Wells case. Someone said that, hey, police always search landfills in every missing child's case. And I didn't see it in Summer Wells' case. I did not see them searching any landfills in the Summer Wells case. I believe Hawkins County does have one, but I did not see anything about that. So I don't know how true that is. But if you ask me, I think the difference between the FBI being so heavily involved and proactive in the Sebastian Rogers case versus the Summer Wells case is because they have more possible evidence. Not enough, probably, for a prosecutor to say, okay, go make an arrest. You know, the DA. I'm sure the DA's looked at what they got. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure he, you know, I'm sure the DA is briefed every time they come up with something that may nail that coffin shut. You know what I mean? But at this point, with the DA reviewing everything, because the DA, you know, his job ain't to go, okay, yeah, we can nail him on this. The DA's job is to say, okay, we can use this, but what if the defense argues this? Because, you know, the DA is going to be the one prosecuting them in court, and the DA has to think ahead like in a game of chess, because it doesn't end with an arrest. It ends with a successful prosecution and a sentence. That's where it ends. So there's a lot more to it than just, okay, we got it, you know, go put their asses in handcuffs. You know, there's, you know, and the DA knows this stuff. And with the money that people may have access to these days, you've got to stop and think, okay, what if someone that's responsible for Sebastian's disappearance, what if they have a lot of assets and somehow end up with one hell of a defense attorney, and he comes at me trying to rip my case apart? in front of the jury. DA's got to prepare for that, guys. They got to prepare for that. So I'm very excited to see Dog the Bounty Hunter on this. I hope more celebrities, you know, famous people, bring attention to it. That would be awesome. You know, at this point, the more the merrier. And to Summer's case, I hope, I would like to see, some, you know, well-known residents of Tennessee to step up and acknowledge that they know that Summer Wells is missing, and kind of let the police, TBI, and everybody know that, you know, they're watching too. You know, they're keeping tabs on everything. Because the less people talk, I mean, we can have 20,000 people, and just to make a point, guys, if you ask anybody off of YouTube about Sebastian and Summer Wells, there's a good chance they've not heard about it off of YouTube. It's sad, but it's true. So, yeah, I would love for some famous people, some popular people, possibly celebrities in Tennessee, you know, give a shout out to the Sebastian Rogers case and Summer Wells case, just to if anything, you know, just keep the awareness out there. And boy, the awareness would definitely go a long way. Would definitely go a long way. You know, I mean, can you imagine if, Garth Brooks or Alan Jackson, or, you know, whoever, what's his name? Harrison Ford gave a shout out to one of these kids' cases and was like, you know, it's kind of intriguing. I'm definitely following it and seeing, you know, how it plays out. Man, on top of Dog the Bounty Hunter, wouldn't that be nice, guys? That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? But, you know, back to Dog the Bounty Hunter and his involvement now in the case. A lot of people ask me, do you think Chris and Katie will talk to him? And this is just my opinion, guys, just my opinion. I don't think Chris and Katie are going to talk to him. Now, I could be wrong, but just going on what I know about their personalities and how they're starting to act. Now, you watch and see if old Don B's right here, okay? Watch and see if old Don B hit the nail on the head. I predict, and I'm not a psychic or nothing like that, I predict Chris and Katie will not talk to Dog the Bounty Hunter because they will say he is not law enforcement and we are not going to talk to anybody other than law enforcement at this point forward. Watch and see. I just got a feeling. I just got a gut feeling, and it's just my opinion that they're going to say this. And we'll see if old Don B's right here. Will Chris and Katie say no to Dog the Bounty Hunter because he is not in an official law enforcement capacity? Let's see if old Don B's right about this. I think I've got a pretty good I think I've got a pretty good judge of character on Chris and Katie at this I can read kind of what they're going to do before they do it at this point. So, and again, I'm not a psychic. If I was a psychic, man, I'd be hitting that Powerball every time. Wouldn't that be nice? Anyway, all right, guys, that's going to be basically it. I'm going to wrap it up. Let me know in the comments what you think. I just decided to do a pre-recorded video because my laptop, the camera on it just sucks. I went back and watched my live stream from last night, and it just, the quality of it just looks awful. So anyway, guys, drop some comments below. Appreciate all your support. And again, pray. Golly, there's so many people to have to pray for over there, but you know, just pray for the community and just that area over there. I mean, the high school, I think they're out for the rest of the week. So just pray for that entire community and that, you know, kind of that region. They definitely need some support and prayers right now. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night.